度ダメだったとしてもチャンスはまたあるんで。
Love myself the most. Lately I've been just what I need. Hey kids, shake it loose together. The spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatty calf tonight, so stick around. Oh, with the weird and the wonderful. Oh, Benny, she's the really king.
I'm from a small town called Healdsburg. It's in Northern California, so close to wine country. I've pretty much always loved to sing and dance since I was a child. I was very active, so my mom put me in gymnastics when I was a child, and I kind of just fell in love with it. It depends if if it's for practice or performance. In practice, I feel like I'm pretty critical about myself and my performance just because I want to get better. But in performance, I feel like it kind of allows me to release, like whatever is going to happen, and there's nothing that I can really do in that moment to change it. So it allows me to like release a little bit more and just like feel the moment of whether I'm singing or dancing or both. So it's pretty special. I do feel that in practice sometimes as well, but it's definitely felt a lot more for me in performance. Let's see, for music, I have luckily never had like a really bad performance. I'm knocking on wood because hopefully that doesn't happen. But something interesting that happened after I performed the national anthem at a county fair. I was Miss Sonoma County at the times through the Miss America organization, which is like a scholarship pageant. And so I sang the national anthem, and someone came up to me and the other girl who was a teen, Miss Sonoma County, and she was talking to the teen. She was like, "Your performance was amazing. That's the most beautiful national anthem I've ever heard." And the teen was like, "No, that was her." To me. And I was like, "Yeah, I was the one that sang." She was like, "No." I was like, "Yes, I was the one that sang." So it was kind of interesting. Just like still trying to feel that compliment, but just having the energy be off. It was interesting. Honestly, when I think about it just all the time, like every time I get to sing or dance is really a happy moment. I really enjoy singing and dancing with kids. I also teach mostly dance, but I also teach music sometimes. So there's, for example, the last time that I taught, we like created our own song. So I had the kids like write their own song and we all sang it together, and it's just really fun singing together with kids or dancing with kids, just sharing my art with kids. So that's always really happy as well. Mostly dance, but I do teach music every once in a while too. I teach at public schools, like an after-school program, but then also at a dance studio. I've always just loved teaching. There's just like a lot of fulfillment in helping kids like learn to navigate their artistry, creativity, or their movement, learn how to move their bodies and get stronger and things like that. So I've always really enjoyed teaching and mentoring. I've been getting better at doing that because sometimes I feel like I've held back because I'm like, oh, it's about them, it's not about me. But more recently I have like shared my music with some of the kids. They're like, oh, that's really good. Or one of them like found my YouTube channel and all that stuff. But and then with the dancing, like I was actually just in a dance show for the studio that I work at. So that's why I couldn't make the interview. But yeah, the kids came up to me afterwards, and some of them have never like really seen me full dance. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so good. So I think I kind of help inspire them to want to be better and push themselves a little further. As long as they want to be on the stage, I think most of them are there because they do like to dance, and performance is a big part of dancing, but it's not the whole reason why we dance, right? It's just like a very natural thing that I feel it, as far as I know, in history, like people spoke through movement before we knew a language. So I just feel like it's a very natural part of the human experience to want to dance, and what if you perform, great, but if not, it's also great. Yeah, my parents support me a lot. They just like love everything that I do. They're not like as critical because they know I'm critical of myself. So even when I ask for like their opinions, they just like kind of love everything that I do, which is great. But also, they're not from like an artistic background, so neither of them do music. My mom dances for fun, like socially, but she's not like a trained dancer. So I'm kind of just like in my own little performing arts world when it comes to my family, but they really enjoy and appreciate what I do, and they are very supportive. Yeah, I do enjoy K-pop. One of my friends from dance is a K-pop choreographer. That's like mainly their focus. So I've taken some of their classes, and it's a lot of fun. I have not been to Japan. It's definitely somewhere I've always wanted to go. I just really appreciate the culture, and like I have since we got to Audition, I have been like watching videos about Japan and like just some of the cultural differences and stuff. And apparently Americans are really loud. And I don't know, just other things that are interesting. But something that was brought up in one of the videos is like just like the immense amount of respect that people have for each other, and I think different aspects in the environment, surroundings, and I think that's like a part that I really admire about the culture, because I don't know, I just wish we had more of that in America, you know. Yeah, well, I would absolutely love to be able to do the things that I love and travel as well, and discover Japan, a place that I've never been to before. When I was younger, we did a student, what is it called? Like a cultural exchange where students came to live with us. And so we did it twice. For a summer, we had 3 Chinese students live with us, and then we had a Belgian girl live with us for like almost a whole year. So just the culture exchange was really valuable and really cool. Making friends with people from different cultures is always amazing, and just kind of, I don't know, enriches lives, you know? Yeah, and like I said, I've always wanted to go to Japan. Some of my friends have spent some time there. I have a friend that went to school there, and then I have another friend that's fluent in Japanese, and she used to like work for Google and was like translating in Japan and stuff, and just like hearing about their travel experiences and all that, it's definitely a place I've wanted to go. Yeah, my goal is definitely, as I said, to sing and dance, perform, and travel. So do what I love and travel. So basically like go on a tour, and also along with that teach maybe like some guest classes and things like that, because teaching is still a big part of what I love to do. Yeah, so right now I am working on releasing my EP, so that is set for July 7th. So it's like a 5-song project that I've been working on for a while, and I'm excited about that. And, you know, regardless of whether this works out or not, I'm definitely going to find an avenue to be able to travel and perform the works that I've created. Yeah, and I do enjoy songwriting a lot as well. So while I'm marketing this album in the coming weeks, I'm also currently have written another project that's about 5-ish songs as well. That's a little different in style. This project that I'm working on now is more like pop and R&B, and the one that that's set to be released is more pop and R&B, and the one that I'm working on now is more like neo soul, a little bit jazzier. So I'm excited about both of them. Yeah, there's a lot. I just love a lot of different types of music, but I could say that some of my favorite artists are like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, I love Michael Jackson, Kanye West, let's see, Sade, older people like Ray Charles, Little Willie John. There's just like a lot. Yeah, so I'm actually doing another one at the end of this month. So back in 2014, I ran for Miss Sonoma County, and it was my first pageant ever. My mom actually suggested that I do it, and I was like, oh, pageant, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know, just the things that we see on TV are very like interesting, and it's very like ego-based and I don't know, appearance-based. And I just learned so much, and I really enjoyed my experience. I ended up winning, which was awesome. So throughout that whole year, I got to go to so many different community events, perform at various community events, and just like really dive into community and meet new people. During the pageant rehearsal process, like meeting all the girls and like what their interests are, it just really connects you to like a really strong network of young women or women that are passionate about the things that they do, that have a platform, that want to make big changes, you know, and whether our ideas or passions align at that time or not, it's just like really cool to see to know that we've connected and see where they're going throughout their life. So yeah, that was a big thing. And the last 2 years have been like kind of difficult for me, I think for a lot of people with COVID and everything. But I reflected on my challenges, and I was like, let me go back to the time where I had like one of the best times in my life. Like, what was I doing at that time? And I was like, when I was Miss Sonoma County, that was probably one of the best years of my life. So I'm like, let me do some more of that, and maybe let me do another pageant and see what happens. So yeah, it was a very overall really wonderful experience. I got a lot of interview experience as well, which has served me as in job interviews, but also I was a city council member, so it served me learning how to public speak. I would just say, like, personally, I'm going through a journey of like learning how to love myself and not be as critical on myself. So I would just say to love yourself, and in loving yourself, like realize that we're all connected. And so through loving yourself and that realization that we are all connected, you are loving everybody. That's a good question. It kind of depends on, every performance is a little different. So it depends what emotions I'm trying to evoke. But I'd say overall, my kind of, the energy that I put in my music is a little more relaxed. Just like kind of vibey, just kind of like settle down a little bit, like meditative, but still groovy. So that's how I describe it, yeah.
そういう自分のこの瞬間的な気持ちみたいなものをなんかこう持っててほしいし。
Wish Season 3 auditions are now open. This time at the Sakura Matsuri in Washington, D.C. on April 14th, 2024. Showcase your talents, sing, dance, act, perform magic, or other skills. Let's fly to Japan. Apply now for this exciting opportunity.
Ansin. すぐに食べれていつでも美味しい家族の味方。昔も今もこれからも食卓を支える安心の味であり続けたい。 白菊のさぬきやうどん。
Hello everyone, welcome to Creative World Season 4. Please enjoy.
YOYOKA is a 14-year-old drummer from Japan who now lives in Los Angeles. In 2021, she was the youngest drummer to be made on the top 500 drummers on the historical website Drummer World. She has made 2 appearances on the popular American TV show Ellen, and here's our pick for today.
Wish Season 3 auditions are now open. This time at the Sakura Matsuri in Washington, D.C. on April 14th, 2024. Showcase your talents, sing, dance, act, perform magic, or other skills. Let's fly to Japan. Apply now for this exciting opportunity.
Next, Godzilla Alert.
Hello, this is Heisenberg with part 2 of our list of all the Godzilla X Kong toys. This is the giant-sized Godzilla Evolved. Sells for $25. These are available at Target, Walmart, and Amazon. Again, not at Amazon yet that I've seen, but hopefully soon. And there's the Kong. Yeah, giant Kong with Beast Glove. Yeah, 11 inches. Yeah, so no sign of figures that are even bigger yet. No sign of mega figures like that in 2021. Hope they do that. Those mega figures in 2021 came and went really fast. And here's the giant Scar King with Whiplash. Again, like I said, these are $25 at Target, Walmart, and Amazon. I have not seen them at Amazon yet. We're looking at the official photos. And then, oh, look at this, a mask. Interactive masks. These sell for $30. So the Godzilla mask is at Target, Walmart, and Amazon. The Kong mask is available at Walmart and Amazon. There's the Kong mask. Titan Roar mask. Look at that. Yeah, there he is. And then, but there's more. We haven't even gotten to the best ones yet. And there's also this other 7-inch. This is a Titan Evolution Godzilla figure, which is basically a skin. And if you want to hear all the sound for this commercial, I posted this commercial separately as well. So yeah, this is like a Godzilla, like the old style Godzilla is, and then it's a skin that comes off, and then you get the evolved Godzilla. So this is something very new, and it's $15, and this is supposed to be sold only at Target. Then there's these blind box minifigures, and yeah, we've got Godzilla Evolved, Kong, we've got Shimo here, and then Scar King. And yeah, these have been found at Walmart stores. Then there's also, we're about to see a picture, it's going to go by fast, of like minifigures sold separately. And then yeah, look at all those. Look at so many choices. But that, I think, is, I don't know where that photo came from. I think that might only be for sale in Asia, at least so far. But then this is like the, this is what I'm most excited about. I think most people are most excited about. Yeah, this is the, from Jada Toys, the remote-controlled Godzilla with sound. It's got sound, it's got lights, it's got the heat ray. Oh, yeah, very cool. And then Jada also makes these die-cast toys, which I think in US will be sold separately. And yeah, diecast, I don't know, it's like, so these might be okay. We'll see, yeah, we'll see. So there you have it, all the Godzilla X Kong toys that have been revealed so far. This is Heisenberg, hoping you enjoy Godzilla X Kong.
Next, of course, Libera.
a truth that I've always known, certain as the stars are aglow, where'er we tread, a single thread will bind us closely, and no matter where we go, stitching like the fabric of time, knit with such an intricate design, through night and day, whichever path I take, and still it seems you're with me more than I could ever know. Across the land, beyond the years, sharing both our joy, our sorrow, and our fears. Thus the story goes, and thus we'll always be, stretching far beyond eternity. And so we sing a song that's never ending, and so it rings across all space and time. And though we cling to the past, to the future cast our eyes, we know we'll always have kids
Thank you for watching Creative World.
Wish Season 3 auditions are now open. This time at the Sakura Matsuri in Washington, D.C. on April 14th, 2024. Showcase your talents, sing, dance, act, perform magic, or other skills. Let's fly to Japan. Apply now for this exciting opportunity.
Tradition is tasted, resplendent with grain. Sips of time slip through light. I'd hold this taste to feel forever. It pours a century of wisdom. It pours a generation of legacy. Sourced from a sacred mountain, it rises. How many ways can this taste dazzle in days? This taste lives forever.